Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going over all my favorite drugstore products. They're really like my holy grails and my staples that I always keep in my kit. So if you guys want to see what my favorite staples are from the drugstore, make sure you stay tuned to see what they are. Okay, so as I was going through all of my drawers of madness, I was pulling out all of the stuff that I use regularly. I want to make sure they are products that I use often and they have been in my collection for some time, or things I've purchased multiple times that I'm using quite often for you guys, so I can really give you guys a good recommendation. I don't want it to be something I've just used in the last couple weeks or anything like that. And I also found that I don't have a holy grail in every category, so we will update this once I find a holy grail in every category for you guys. So I figured let's start with primers. One primer that I have been using for a while is this Hard Candy primer. It is a silicone base, but it really evens up my base really well, and everything applies really smoothly and it stays really well throughout the day. But it's your Envy Primer Ultralight Formula that really works. It's $8. Walmart usually seems to be the brand that carries Hard Candy, but it looks like Amazon would have it as well for you. So if you guys want to try this out, I've been using this. I'm actually trying to use this up so I can go through some of the other products that I have available. But this has been a good one for me for quite a while now. I've been using it consistently for months now, and she's good to me. She's really good to me. So if you guys want to try a primer that is inexpensive and that will last a while, she's good. She really helps with my pores, my fine lines, really helping my makeup last for me for the day. I used to be pretty oily, but now I'm more dry based, and as long as I moisturize well, I mean, this is really doing it for me, just for you guys. My go-to foundation, as you all know, the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I did the matte and poreless. I mean, you really can't go wrong with this foundation. They have such a great shade range. They have the matte and poreless, and then they have the dewy one, and both of them have 40 shades, which is amazing for anybody. And this foundation is so lightweight. It really matches really well. You can blend it really easily. You can use a brush or a blender. But I love this foundation. It lasts really well all day. It doesn't feel heavy on your face. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't oxidize quickly at all. And I've been able to use this with many different primers and setting powders and everything like that. So I definitely recommend this. I know at Walmart it ranges about, I want to say about $6. If you go to a local CVS or something like that, you're looking at about $8, I want to say. So about the $6 to $8 range, depending on where you're going. But also remember, when you're going to stores, you can coupon if anybody's into that kind of stuff, because you guys know that I am. So anyways, this is definitely my holy grail. I usually keep about 2 shades of this in my my foundation stock. I think most people do with most foundations for all of your fall, winter times, and then your spring, summer seasons. That way, when the seasons change, you're good to go for a while. So there's that. Then my holy grail concealer. If you haven't tried this, you really need to. It goes for $9. The Maybelline Master Conceal. This stuff is great. It is super pigmented, so a little bit of this is going to go a long ways for you. But I really love this stuff just because it really blends out flawlessly. It's super pigmented, like I said, so you don't need a ton. Which is great because I'm starting to get those fine lines and everything like that. So just a little bit under my eyes, a little bit around my fine lines, and when we're concealing, it conceals everything great. I also really like to use this as a primer for my eyeshadow. I don't do primers on my lids. I use a concealer, so I really pat it on, and it will cover all my purple veins because my skin is so light. You can see all my veins, so I really just pat it in. Covers everything flawlessly. All those little discolorations that I have from veins and that kind of stuff, or from purple and dark circles from being overtired. I got 3 kids, let's be real, that stuff just happens. This stuff is pigmented, it is great. I definitely recommend this. I know at my local CVS this stuff is $9. I'm not sure how much it's running anywhere else. It'll obviously be cheaper at Walmart, but again, this is a coupon item for anybody who goes to your local CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, that kind of stuff. But this is definitely one to check out for sure. All right, I do have a dark circle product that I like to use under my eyes just to help correct a little bit of that color, just because my dark circles are super duper stubborn. And concealer just doesn't seem to be the only thing that really seems to help. So I like to go with NYX Dark Circle Corrector. And just a little bit of this will go a long way. There are 5 different shades for this available. And I really take my ring finger, I scoop just a little bit, rub it in, and I just pat. You don't need a lot of this. And it's a super light shade. And it's a really light coverage. You just go in and pat it and just takes enough of it off, so when you go in with that concealer, it's really gonna flawlessly pull everything out, so you don't need it. As you can see, I've gone in today with this and the concealer and set it. And we don't have any dark circles, we don't have any problems whatsoever, which is why I love it. Once I added this to my routine, this really helped with my dark circles, because you could always see them where they pull throughout the day, and I'm like, oh, these mama eyes, they're so tired, but why does everybody have to see how tired they are? So NYX Dark Circle is definitely a holy grail. I've been using it for so long. It's also my client kit, so they can use this on my clients too, just to help give them that flawless face for when they're going out or they're doing events or it's their big day for whatever they're celebrating. They want to look good and feel good, and this is going to help you get there. I believe these are, I want to say $5.99 at Ulta, which is a great price for these. And these will last because you don't need a lot. You just take a little bit on your ring finger and just go right here and just dab. You don't really need to bring it down. I just dab like this. Super easy, blends right in, even if you're just running out for the day and you don't want to do a full face for the day. Just take a little bit on your ring finger just to make them disappear a little bit, even out your skin just a little bit. That's okay. You can even them out so you don't look like the Walking Dead. Who wants to look like the Walking Dead when they're gone? I mean, I don't really care. It's okay to have a bare face and let your face breathe, but I know there's some of us that go out and go, we look really tired today, but at the end of the week, Thursday and Friday are my hard days. Dab a little on with that concealer. I know some of us do concealer, maybe some mascara before we go. Dab some of this baby on. This will be good for you too. All right. The next thing to move on to, since we're already in the eye area, let's move on to my favorite liquid liner. I've been using this for years and years and years. It is Wet n Wild's Mega Liner. Now this bad boy, it is black. It comes in other shades. It's not waterproof. I know. Shame on me, it's not waterproof, but I'm not really concerned with waterproof. I don't really like waterproof. I know. Just because one, it can be so hard to remove, especially if you make a boo-boo. Wing liners can be so hard to fix. But my biggest thing with this one, it's really the brush, because so many of them have those little silicone-like tips, and if you look at this one carefully, it's really like a brush tip. Can you see how like flexible it is? I know, but do you see the tip? This is why it's like a paintbrush. And this is why I love it, because the tip is so fine. Some people go, how do you get such a great wing? It's really about the brush. It's not so much about the product. It's really about the brush and how good it is to you and you using it. Now that's why I like that one. The tip can be so fine. So when you get to the very edge and you're trying to make that super sharp wing because you're trying to slice up these bitches, that's why I can do it, because that brush allows me to do so. When I have these silicone tips that aren't flexible, they're super firm, and when I'm pulling my wing out and it's tugging my skin and skipping and making a mess, those brushes do, I can't do it. I just can't. Don't ask me why, I just can't. So with those ones, I'll pull out a different brush and I'll use them. But for this one, I can use the brush that it comes with and I have no problems whatsoever. Let's get a white. But that has been my holy grail liner for years and years. I don't stray from it, even though it's not waterproof. I'm not much of a crier out in public. I don't like crying in front of people. I mean, it happens. I mean, we're human, but that's my holy grail. That is what works for me. I think it's like $3.99 at my local CVS. As you can see, I shop at CVS a lot. The coupon there are like a couponaholic. I know. Judge me all you want, but that's what we do. But yeah, this is my holy grail on liquid liner for years. Wet n Wild's Mega Liner. They have a couple that look like this, and they have different ends. I will make sure I put everything in the description down below for you guys. It's not focusing. Everything will be down in the description down below for you guys to make it easier for you to reference and all that jazz. Alright. Couple more products and we'll be done just because I didn't have enough for everything. Oh, well, let's move on. I totally forgot a face product. My favorite drugstore setting powder. Don't judge me on the look of the container, but Airspun setting powder. This stuff is about $6 at your local Walmart. It's usually in a funky spot. It's usually on the bottom of the shelf. It's like near the nail polish. Why? I could never tell you, but that's where they put it half the time. But it's about $6, I believe, and they have transparent, they have light, they have neutral, they have different shades and whatnot if you want to. But this stuff is good. It helps last. It's amazing setting powder. I use this a ton. I've used some other ones that I've been testing out and liking, but this one's always a must in my collection. I absolutely love it. I always go back and use it when I need to, but it's a good one, not only for you, but you can use it on clients as well. So yeah, $6 at Walmart. I know my local CVS used to carry it, but I haven't seen it anymore. I think they've pulled it. I know my local CVS has been upgrading a ton. They've been bringing in new brands and expanding certain sections, which is great. It's really great to see that they're moving up with things, and as things are expanding and getting more products and stuff like that, which I'm like super excited about. So, but Airspun setting powder, for those who haven't heard it, is a must as well. $6 for it. You won't go wrong. Alright, let's move on to highlighter. NYX Duo Chromatic highlighters. Now, they don't have these in a regular shade. They don't have it in like an ice color or a gold color. These are only come in funky colors. Like, so why are you giving me this to have? Now, I like funky colors. I don't have a regular color one to recommend to you, but once I found these, I understood the different types of highlights, because I had Jeffree Star and I had Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm like, these are great highlights. Why would anybody want to get anything else? And then I got these and I was like, wow, I see why everybody said Jeffree Star is so streaky and ABH is so powdery. And then I got these and I'm like, these are amazing. Why would you want anything else? Like, these are flawless. You don't need to blend these. These just melt into your skin, and they're just like flawlessly on there, and you glow and glow and glow. And NYX, please put these out in regular shades. These are thebomb.com. Like, I can't even tell you enough. I wish they had like icy colors in these, and golds and rose golds and like everyday shades for you guys. Or if they even made a palette for these, these retail for, I believe, $7.99 or $8.99 at Ulta. But this looks purple, but this is more of a pinky color. And this one looks kind of icy, but this is more of a bluey shade. But this is Lavender Steel, and this one is a Twilight Tint. These are absolutely amazing. I need to do a big NYX haul. I haven't done a lot of NYX products recently, and I need to, because I know NYX is such a great brand, and I need to really get in and dive in and see all the stuff that they have going on, because I know they're gonna blow me away, because there's so many brands. There's too many brands. I think that's the problem. There's too many brands, and we all get stuck in the brands that we've been using, and so we don't dive into things we haven't touched in a while. We need to. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I need you more, NYX, in my life. I need NYX. NYX, if you're watching, I need you. I heart you. Anyways, last but not least product for today. I know we don't have a ton, but that's okay. We don't always need a ton. We will update this as I find more things that I like and love, so I can share it with you guys. That's the point. Let's start with my basics, and then we can update. City Color blushes, Be Matte blush. I have these in every shade. Now, I didn't get these at a drugstore. I didn't get these at Walmart. I got these at Five Below for $3 a piece. Now, these are huge. These are absolutely huge, as you see. Let's do a comparison. Let's give you a comparison with the Milani blushes. Milani blushes are good too, but I use the City Color ones way more. Here we go. Milani and City Color. As you can see, they're really the same size. The Milani blushes go for $9. City blushes are $3. Why are they not focusing? These ones are $3. These ones are $9. If you go to City Color's website, these are $5. They are still a great buy. But I use it every shade. They are super pigmented. The pans, as you can see, are huge, and these last. They're great colors, great pigments. They blend out amazing. I think City Color is slept on. I don't have a ton of their stuff, but as soon as I found these, I got every shade, and I'm using them all the time. I've probably got 6 or 7 of these in different shades. They have bronzers like these as well. You really can't live without them. And everybody, because I would get duplicates of color, I would send them to friends and tell them like, hey, try these out. And they're the same way. Like, these are great for $3. There's how? Why? These are insane. So these are another thing that I can't live without. I love them. They're great not just for me, but for my kit. Because one day I want to take them out and put them in a Z palette. They'd be great in a Z palette. So I don't have a bunch of blushes running around all by themselves and compacts and whatnot. So, anyways, I think that's everything that I have today that I use consistently from the drugstore. I have other things I use from the drugstore, but they're not consistent for me to go, hey, this is a holy grail. I use plenty of stuff, but they're not holy grails. Using them once in a blue moon or once every couple of weeks doesn't mean it's a holy grail. They're not consistently in my routine. Anyways, I think that concludes our video for today. Everything from the drugstore that is my holy grail go-to in my normal rotation for makeup. Everything was here for you today from drugstore. Let me know what you guys think about this video. If you want more videos like this. Everything here is still available. I double checked before I put it in, because I don't want to put things that were unavailable to you guys. So anyways, let me know down below in the comments if these are more videos that you guys want to see. This is types of stuff that you want to see, stuff that I'm using, that I love, that is good for me, and you want to know if it's good for you. If you have any questions about any of the products that I'm using, let me know down in the comments below. Also, please subscribe, hit the bell, like, comment, and share this video for me, because I love you guys so much. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next tutorial.